For $5 million, this girl agreed to stay inside a freezer for 20 years. When she finally opened her eyes, she truly believed only one day had passed. So she rushed outside to catch a bus for home. She dropped 1,000 Korean won into the fare box and held out her hand, waiting for change. But the driver told her the money wasn't enough. The fare was now 1,300. When she argued that it was 500 yesterday, the driver thought she was just new to the city and kindly let her ride without paying more. When she reached her house, she was completely lost. All her things were gone. A neighbor told her that the whole neighborhood was marked for demolition and the owner had moved out long ago. So she took out her phone to call her mom, but the battery was dead. She ran to a phone shop to buy a new one, but the staff stared at her in shock. They said her phone model was so old, it hadn't been sold for many years. She kept saying she bought it only 2 days ago. The workers whispered among themselves, thinking something was wrong with her, and eventually called the police. When the police asked her for ID, they were shocked. It said she was born in 1976, but she didn't look anywhere near 44. That's when the truth finally started to come out. 20 years ago, she needed 30,000 yen to pay her school fees, so she joined a human freezing test. The plan was to freeze her body for only 24 hours, but when the test was about to end, the alarm suddenly went off. Scared, the assistant triggered the emergency system and hid the frozen girl and others underground. To avoid getting blamed, the investor told the assistant to lie and say the girl had left early on her own. From that day, she disappeared for whole 20 years. The police quickly found her mother's information from the records, but no one picked up the call. With no other option, the girl left a voice message and walked toward her school. Seeing the new modern electronic devices people were using made her even more confused. Then she looked up and saw a banner and completely froze her heart. 2019. And in that moment, she finally understood. The world had moved forward without her.